Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic as we continue with our bonus videos. And this one is just wonderful. Olimar has posted this video as a tribute to Simon Anthony of Cracking the Cryptic, the Bob Ross of the Sudoku world. And look at his face glaring out at us from the picture. I mean, that's a fantastic bit of artwork. Bob Ross is rightly invoked, a fabulous artist that he was. And I love this. I love the way Simon's face is looking out at us. I'm looking forward to trying this thermo. And it says, don't be jealous, Mark, but Simon's just can be painted a lot easier with thermos. Well, okay, I'm trying not to be jealous. It's very difficult, but what a face. And look, even in our software, and you can try this on the link below the video, he's even more glaring and mad looking. And I think that's very appropriate. So, going to have a go at this thermo now. The rules of Thermo Sudoku, obviously, what do you mean you haven't got the app? You should get it. The rules are that each thermometer has to have digits increasing from the bulb along its length. So let's get cracking and start with the longest thermometer here. That's 8 cells long. So 1, 2, 2 or 3, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, not 5 or 6, because we've got a 5 here, so we can just fill in the rest. 6, 7, 8, going up to 9. Excellent. Now, that's a good start. 7, 8, and 9 are in a row with this little one, which otherwise wouldn't be very helpful, but it now can't end higher than 6. So this one can't be a 3, so I've just filled in the possibilities there. The next longest is this one. This is 6 long. Yeah, it can start quite wide, but it narrows down into this box. That's only 4 or 6. This one's only 6 or 7, so now we've just got pairs in this box. And look what that's done in row 2. 4 cells that all have to be 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's a beautiful little quadruple. This one therefore can't be 4, and we can fill in another 6, 7, 8, 9 at the end of a thermo. That's very nice. So these are 1, 2, 4. Must be a 1 up there. 7 in this central box must be here. 8 must be here due to these 7s and 8s that we already had. This is 1, 2, 4 or 5. 1 here. Actually, this isn't 1, 2, 4 or 5, because look at this pattern. If this was a 1, we'd have 2 here, 3 here. These would be 4 and 5. And we've just had 2 here, 3 there. So these can't work. This could be 1. But this has just been 3, 4, 5, and we've got 2 in the box. So that can't work. So this can't be a 1. I think the same applies with a 2, because that's 1. Then we get 3, 4, 5 again, 2 here, and that can't be a 1. So 2 can't work. I think anything involving a 3 here effectively doesn't work, because you have 3, 4, 5, 2 there, 1 there, and this is impossible. So this isn't a 3, that's a 2. So 1 below it. This can't be 1 or 2. This must now be 4 or 5, and that's a pair in the box. So we get a 3 there, and we've got a pair in the row. I love this. That's really neat, the way that's all working together. And we've got lots of the cells filled. That can't be 1. I should have known that earlier. This is 2, 4 or 5. And 9 must be down here somewhere. Ooh, what have I just done there? I don't know. Anyway, still going. Oh, there we go. Right, 2, 4 or 9 amongst those. So that's about as much as we can do in the top 3 boxes. How about this thermometer on Simon's nose? Yeah, it ends no higher than 8, obviously. I suppose it could be a 5. This isn't very limited. We don't normally advocate putting in lots of pencil marks, but to be honest, it can help in thermo. So I'm not scared to do it. Actually, that can't be higher than 6, obviously, so that can't be 6 and that can't be 5. So we've got this relationship going on here. I hope I haven't missed anything there. It doesn't feel like I quite did that right. I think I did. Yeah, okay. Now, what's that telling us? Not much. That maybe wasn't the best place to go. We've got a 7-8 pair of pairs. So 7 down here, 8 there. The reason I've limited those to 2 of those 3 cells each is because they're on the thermo. So 7 has to be before 8. 9 must be here because in this column it can't be on the thermometers because they don't have any ends. Don't know where we go next. These thermometers down the bottom are all very small. This reclining statue one is perhaps more interesting. 6, 7. Okay, yeah, that can't be more than 4 because this can't be more than 6. That's right. Now this though could be 4, 5, 7 or 8. This can only be 5, 6 or 9. Some limitations but not many. Yeah. Look at these ones. Ones are limited up here, as we said earlier, to columns 8 and 9. And look at row 4. Where are you going to put a 1 in there? Thanks to this one that we solved, it's not here. Therefore, the only possibilities are in those two. And look at that matchup. Columns 8 and 9 have now used their 1s between those 4 cells. And column 7's 1 has to be down here. And only one of those, they're all on a thermo, but only one's on the head. So that, in this tiny little thermometer that we thought wouldn't be of any use, has given us a 1 on it. Now, 1 in this box is therefore in one of those two. And no, it's not. Because 1 in box 8 has to be here. All the other boxes have thermometers in and not heads. Actually, 1 can't be there because we've got a 1 up here. But more importantly, it now can't be there, and we can place our first digit in box 7. It's just a 1. 1s on thermo bulbs aren't very helpful because they don't restrict much else. But what else can we do? That 1 though is useful, as is that one. They've taken out that 1, and that removes quite a few numbers off this reclining thermometer. What else can we find? So this can't begin with 1 anymore, can it? That has to be, I don't think these are very helpful. 2, 3, 4 or 5. 4, 5, 6 there. Actually, it's not as many as I thought, and that 4, 5, 6 is matching up quite interestingly. 5, 7 or 8, 6 or 9. That is a bit more limited. Oh, and look at this. That is not easy to spot. Where's a... sorry, let's highlight row 8. Where are you going to put a 3 there? Oh, this is lovely. I'm just going to go through them one by one. 3 can't be here because this thermometer, it's the 4th cell of, so that's not possible. Clearly can't be there. We've just ruled out that 3 can be on any of those because this can't begin with a 1. And we've got a 3 up there. We've got 3s up there and there, ruling out those 2 cells. This is now too far on its thermometer. This is the only 3 in row 8. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, and that makes this a 4. Lovely. Get rid of the 4 possibility, the 5 possibility. This has to be a 9 as well. So this thermometer's turned out to be very helpful from such an unpromising beginning. Now 9 is in one of those, but look along the row. 9 is now ruled out of here. And in box 7, that puts it on the end, the only thermometer end there is. And now we can fill in 8 and 7. Wow. So 9 can't be in those. Let's get rid of it out of there. It puts it in that cell. 2, 4 pair, yeah. This could be anything really. 2, 3 or 5. Oh, yeah. Now this row again. Row 8 again. Where's 2 going to go? We asked about 3 earlier. 2 cannot be here because that would have to be a 1. So 2 is here. That places the 1 below it on the thermometer. That puts 1 here in box 5. 1 here. Are we finished with 1s? No, we've just got these pairs left over there. But excellent action there. Now, is it worth filling in? 2, 5 or 6. They're quite limited now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 5. Oh, only 5 or 7 there. That's quite surprising. Yes, 2 has now been limited to these 2 cells. By that 2, that takes it out of this one. In fact, it puts it into one of these 2. Interesting. Okay. 3 can't be there anymore. That's been so for a while. This isn't very helpful, nor is this thermometer. Where are we going to pick up something else now? Yeah, that could be 2. 8, 1, 2, 3. Oh, is this the only 9? Yes, that's 9. The only 9 possible in row 8 again. Not seeing what else we can do immediately. 9, 3. We've still got a 4, 5 pair up there. 6 is done there. What's this one? This could be in, 7 there. That's looking straight at that. Okay, that's an 8. This could be 2, 6 or 7. 8 up here is in one of those 2, but I don't know which one. That could be 7 as well. Okay, that's not quite as you... 2's positioned there. That gives us a 2 in the central box. And 3 as well, because of this 3. Great. Okay, so 3 is in one of these 2 cells. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And 2 is ruled out from this cell by a 2 being positioned up here. So that's not a 3. 3 is down there. Oops, what have I done there? 3 is down there. Lovely. Okay, so one of these 2 is 3. It's not that one because of that 3. This is 3. This is not, obviously. Okay, this is quite a tricky puzzle. Befitting the man himself. Now, 8, 1, 9, 2, 3. This is the only 4 in row 8. Row 8 is so fertile. Let's see, this isn't 8. We've got a 5, 7 pair. That looks right. Okay, so this is 6. That's not 6, that's not 6. This is 5 or 6. This could be any of 2, 5 or 6. And this one 2. I mean, this one also 2, 5 or 6 actually in that. 3, 6, 2, 1, 9. So 4, 5, 7 or 8. That's not so restricted. Even this can be any of 4, 5 or 6. This isn't very restricted either. Not sure I want to fill in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but they're all possible as far as I can see. Interesting. Now, yeah, okay. Let's see what else. This can't be 2. We established that. Why am I filling it in again? So this has to be higher than 5. So now we've got a 5, 7, 8 triple. This is 4 in column 4. This is now 5 or 9, I suppose. It's tricky, this. What else can we find? This isn't 3. There's a 3 over there. What? Oh, this isn't 4. There's a 4 in the box. But we're not getting any actual numbers. We're just taking a few out from where they can't be now. That's not loads. Anyway, come on, let's see what else we can do. This looks like a tricky point, actually. How do we get this going? That's 1, 2, or 6. That could be 2, 4, 5, or 6. That's not very helpful. Oh, wait, that's crazy. Is that right? Is that right? If this was a 5, the 5 in the central box would have to be here on the end of the nose thermometer. Now that would put the 5 in row 8 here. And that is also going to mean, this is crazy, that this can't be a 5 anymore because there's a 5 here. So 5's up here. This is going to have to be a 5. And where's 5 going to go in row 4? There's nowhere left because of this thermometer. That's insane. This can't be the way you're meant to do this. I'm going to use it anyway because it's right, but there must be a neater solution at this point. Just have a look at this for me. Let me know in the comments what's better. I can't see what's better. But I've worked out that this can't be 5 by this peculiar chain. I'm going to use it, I'm afraid. Sorry, but I'd like to solve this puzzle. So that's 4. This is 5. That's 9. That's not 5, but this is 5. That's not. In fact, we can do these down here now. I mean, it's really useful. And I do advocate finding useful things. That's not 6 either. So still got a 5, 7, 8 triple here. What else have we actually got now? We didn't even resolve how these did work together. We worked out kind of how they didn't. Now, what else is there? Still a 1. Oh, this is a 2, 4 pair. So now we've got a 5, 6 pair in this row. So this isn't 5. That gives us a 2, 4 pair. Is that any use? No. Let's stick with the 5, 6 pair. This isn't 6. That gives us a 2, 1 pair in the final column. And now we can resolve this 7, 5, 2 thing. Good grief. 8 there. 7 here, 5 there, and all the bottom boxes are getting done. Yes. 2, I mean, to type that. 4, 2. Crikey, that was weird. In a way, that was very weird. Now, the 2, 4 pair that we spotted there does give us 7 and 9. I think we've finished all the 9s now. This is the last one in its column. That's a tricky puzzle, actually. And I mean, as I say, I think you'll be finding something better than me. Now, this can't be a 4 for the thermometer anymore, so they're actually resolved now. But yeah, let's do that one first. 4, 2, yeah, 1, 4, 2, 4. Wow, that was crazy. And it is working. Yeah, okay, well, at least it's the right answer. And that is a nice puzzle. What a really interesting chain to me. You might regard that as something close to a bifurcation, which makes it very inappropriate for Simon's face to be on the puzzle. Actually, is it just me, or does he look a lot happier with all the numbers filled in? It's almost like a quirky smile now, and that's a great result. So thank you very much for watching and following along with me. That was a most entertaining puzzle. Thank you very much to Olimar for creating it, and for the tribute generally. Obviously, we're delighted with that. I know Simon will be. So thanks very much, and hope to see you again soon on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.